Hello everybody. Thank you for coming and watching this video today. I am doing a highly requested video of doing my eyebrows today. So I actually just got home from work a little bit ago. I am not doing a full face of makeup today. Well, I guess it's a full face, but it's not super glam. So this is kind of what's left over of my face today. So yeah, I'm going to be using a couple different products. I suggest a couple different brushes. I only use one today, but I do suggest a couple of them. This one is like the Morphe M216, and it is great for just real quick slapping that on because it looks like real hair because of the texture of the bristles. But I did use... What else did I use? The Sigma Small Angle E65, and I love this. I love this. Love this brush for my brows. So that's about that. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows every day, please keep watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so the product I'm going to be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I have used a lot of her different products for brows. I originally started 5 years ago with just a regular pencil, kind of similar to this. This is her old packaging, so I've had this for a while. I don't even use it. I should probably get rid of it, but I like it. So that's when I started filling in my brows. It was about 5 years ago. I have used her Brow Wiz, which is amazing. I would use it, but I run out of it so fast because I'm always just like doing my brows like crazy. So I decided to jump the gun and just kind of buy this because I know that it's gonna last me a long time. And yeah, I really like it. This is not for beginners. So I do recommend her Brow Wiz for beginners, or a brow powder. Start with even an eyeshadow that would work, that would match your natural hair, and use that. So this is what I do, since a lot of you are curious about how I do my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what that is. So I keep it pretty simple nowadays. I have done a lot of different techniques. The two brushes I am gonna be using today, which is completely unnecessary. All you really need is one, but I like this one too. So the first one is the Sigma Small Angle E65. I love this because it's pretty sharp and the bristles get pretty thin, which is nice. Like it's a thin brush, it's not fluffy. And then the other one I'm using is the Morphe M216, which is a really stiff, bristly boar's hair kind of brush. Like, I don't really know how to describe this hair here, but I do really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and dip my brush right into the pomade, and let me tell you, this goes a long way. So you really just wanna be gentle, like tapping it in there, not really like scooping it. So tap, 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 just get a little bit on your brush. If you feel like you got too much, wipe it off on the sides of the pot, or dab it on the back of your hand and get rid of the excess product. I'm really going in with the smallest amount of this stuff right now. So what I'm gonna do is, and I'm gonna be looking down into my mirror right here, but I am going to just be starting in kind of the thicker part of my brow, which, I don't know, is kind of more forgiving than starting it on the inside, because wherever you place your product first is where you're gonna get the most deposit of that color. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And I don't know, it's kind of more forgiving than starting it on the inside, because wherever you place your product first is where you're gonna get the most deposit of that color. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And on the arch, and just use smaller strokes to lay down that product and define the arch. If you don't have an arch and you want an arch, really just kind of put your product on where you want your brows to be and pluck around it, clip around it, do what you need to do, because that is what I did to get my desired brow shape. And let me tell you, it took a while. It took a long time, like long time, too long. So again, I'm going in with a little bit more of that product. I'm just gonna be filling in kind of any gaps. And I'm gonna be mainly focusing this on the, on the arch of my eyebrow. Not on the inside yet. That's what we're gonna do last. So continue to just kind of brush in the product, and as you can probably tell, I have like a little bit of hair missing right here. So we're gonna fill that in because brows aren't perfect. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill that in, and as you can see, that is going on quite nicely. Okay, and I'm just gonna be kind of going gently into the outer edge of the brow and then completing the tail. So this product's really nice because it looks really natural to me, at least. You can make it look unnatural and you can make it look like a painted brow if you want to, but that's why I really love the versatility of this product, because you can make it look effortless or you can make it look like a really super nice defined brow if that's what you're looking for. So just going to be kind of completing the arch on the top, and I'm going for more defined brow right now because that's what I like, and then completing the outer tail end of that eyebrow. So, and as you can see, I'm moving my eyebrow all over the place right now, but as you can probably tell, I am just following the line of my hair up into the arch here to make it look seamless and nice and straight. Beautimous. I have a little stray hairs, which is normal. And I'm actually gonna go to the other brow and do the same thing before we go into the inside of the brow. So this one. Now with no additional product on this brush, there's a fly in here. With no additional product on this brush, I am going to turn the higher point over here. God, there's stuff everywhere flying around. I don't know what's going on up in here. Okay, so with no additional product, I'm just gonna be creating a line. A very gentle line. Right here. You can kind of see that. It's a little bit of a line. And then with no more additional product, I'm just gonna be flicking that up. Starting on the inside and moving my way out because I want the least amount of product to be on the inside of my brow so I don't look like I'm furrowing my brow, I don't look like I'm mad or angry or concerned. That's not what we want. We want a nice brow that accents your face. So let's just go ahead and dive right into that. And someone's texting me. Okay. And then going to the inside. And what I'm gonna do now actually is use an extra little bit of product right there. It was kind of dipping. So I just want to make sure that it's all like kind of straight and then tapers down, as that is my desired brow shape. So I'm going to be turning it using the point to kind of fill in the rest of the hair, and you know, you want it to look like hair. So that's what I'm kind of mimicking, and the product is great for that. All right, and so let's do that to the other side. No addition. you can set your brows. I usually don't because this is waterproof and it's not going anywhere for the most part. But if you want to, you can either use a brow wax or a brow gel. Yeah, so this one is from NYX, NYX, whatever, from the drugstore. It's called the Eyebrow Shaper. And if your brows are out of control and they do not stay in place or they get droopy throughout the day, use this. It's just wax. You don't have to use it on a stick. You can put it on a brush and then put it on, or put it on your finger and then put it on your brows. But say for instance, like some of these little hairs down here will fall, or they will just kind of be up and flying away, and then you can kind of just tame those bad boys using the smallest amount of this product to keep them in place. So that is about it for the brow tutorial. I hope that you liked it. If you guys want something a little more in depth, or you really want it zoomed up, I can do that too. Or if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will answer those for you. I know that everybody has different brows and different needs, and I'm more than happy to recommend other products for you. So that's about that. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy to be here on YouTube and to be showing you guys and sharing with you my passion of makeup. So that's about that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and keep an eye out for my next video. Bye.
One is a little bit different. Brows are, what is it saying? Sisters, not twins, which is very accurate. This one is my trouble brow. Always, always. This one is always so easy for me. This one is not. So here we go. And I accidentally plucked an extra hair in here, and I'm really sad about it. But that's what this is for, to fill it in. So I'm just gonna kind of start right there. Am I recording now? Did I not record the whole thing?